The Star in the Backyard. In the quiet town of Meadowbrook, where nights were serene and the sky stretched endlessly, a young boy named Eli gazed at the stars every evening from his backyard. Eli was a dreamer, often lost in his thoughts about distant galaxies and the mysteries of the universe. His favorite pastime was stargazing, imagining himself exploring far-off worlds. One clear night, as Eli lay on the grass looking up at the twinkling stars, something extraordinary happened. A small, bright star appeared to be getting larger, as if it were moving closer to the earth. Eli watched in amazement as the star descended from the heavens, leaving a trail of sparkling light behind it. With a soft thud, it landed right in his backyard. Eli approached the fallen star cautiously. It was the size of a basketball, glowing gently with a warm, golden light. To his astonishment, the star spoke in a soft, melodic voice. "Hello, Eli. I am Stella, a star from the far reaches of the galaxy. I have come to share some wisdom with you." Eli, though initially surprised, felt a sense of calm and curiosity. He sat beside Stella, eager to listen. "Why did you come to me?" he asked. Stella's glow brightened as she replied, "I have traveled across the cosmos and seen many wonders, but the greatest wonder I've found is the potential that lies within the heart of a dreaming child. I am here to encourage you to believe in your dreams and to remind you that nothing is impossible." Eli was captivated. He shared his dreams with Stella, telling her about his hopes to become an astronaut and explore space. Stella listened intently, her light pulsing softly with each of Eli's words. "As a star, I have witnessed the power of dreams and the incredible feats they can achieve," Stella said. "Your dreams are like the stars in the sky, endless and bright. Hold on to them, nurture them, and they will guide you to extraordinary places." That night, under the starlit sky, Stella shared stories of distant galaxies, of planets with rings of ice and moons that shone with silver light. She spoke of comets with tails like cosmic rivers and black holes where time danced to a different tune. Eli listened, his imagination soaring to new heights. As dawn approached, Stella's light began to fade. "It is time for me to return to the sky," she said. "But remember, Eli, you have the power to reach for the stars. Believe in your dreams, and they will take you to places beyond your wildest imagination." With a final shimmer, Stella ascended into the early morning sky, returning to her place among the stars. Eli watched her go, feeling a sense of wonder and inspiration. He knew that this magical encounter would stay with him forever. As the first rays of the sun peeked over the horizon, Eli made a promise to himself. He would chase his dreams with the same courage and brightness as Stella, the star that had fallen into his backyard. He knew now that his dreams were not just fantasies, but possibilities waiting to be explored. In the days following Stella's visit, Eli found himself transformed. His encounter with the star had ignited a fire within him, a burning desire to pursue his dreams with relentless determination. He started reading every book about space and astronomy he could find in the library, absorbing information about constellations, space exploration, and the mysteries of the universe. Eli's parents noticed the change in their son. He was more curious, more driven, and his eyes sparkled with the same brightness as the stars he so admired. They encouraged his passion, providing him with a telescope so he could gaze at the night sky with even greater clarity. Night after night, Eli would set up his telescope in the backyard, the same place where Stella had fallen. He would spend hours looking at the stars, identifying constellations, and imagining traveling to distant planets. He started keeping a journal, recording his observations and sketches of celestial bodies. Eli's fascination with space wasn't limited to just stargazing. He began to share his knowledge with his friends at school. He organized a small astronomy club where he and his friends would discuss space, share facts, and dream about becoming astronauts together. Eli's enthusiasm was contagious, and soon more children joined the club, all inspired by his passion and the magical story of Stella. One day, Eli's teacher, Mrs. Jenkins, took notice of his keen interest in astronomy. She proposed that Eli and his astronomy club put together a project for the upcoming school science fair. The project would be a presentation on the solar system and the latest discoveries in space exploration. Eli and his friends worked tirelessly on their project. They created models of planets, designed posters with interesting space facts, and even built a small replica of a rocket. Eli felt proud and excited, pouring all the inspiration he had received from Stella into the project. The day of the science fair arrived and the school gymnasium was buzzing with excitement. Different projects on various scientific topics were displayed, but Eli's space project drew a large crowd. The children explained their models and posters with enthusiasm, and Eli spoke about the stars and planets with the knowledge and passion of a true young astronomer. Eli's project was a hit at the fair, earning praise from teachers and students alike. Many were moved by the story of Stella and how a single encounter had sparked such a deep interest in space. Eli's project won the first prize, but more importantly, it reaffirmed his belief in his dreams. That evening, as Eli looked up at the stars, he felt closer to them than ever before. He realized that Stella's visit had done more than just inspire him. It had given him a purpose. He promised himself that he would continue to learn, explore, and share his love for the stars. Eli knew that the journey to achieving his dreams would be long and challenging, but he was ready for it. He believed more than ever that with dedication and passion, he could reach the stars. Stella's message had become his guiding light, leading him towards a future as bright as the night sky. In the weeks that followed the science fair, Eli's reputation as a young astronomer grew within the town of Meadowbrook. He was invited to speak at local community events and even at other schools, where he shared his knowledge of the stars and his encounter with Stella. One particular event stood out for Eli, an evening of stargazing organized by the Meadowbrook Astronomy Club for the town's residents. Eli was asked to be the guest speaker. He prepared diligently, eager to share the magic of the night sky with others. The evening of the event, people of all ages gathered in the town's park, where telescopes were set up, pointing towards the heavens. Eli felt a rush of excitement as he looked at the eager faces in the crowd. This was his chance to inspire others, just as Stella had inspired him. Eli began by recounting his story of Stella, the star who had fallen into his backyard and taught him to believe in his dreams. He spoke about the importance of reaching for the stars and not being afraid to chase even the most impossible dreams. His words were heartfelt and moving, and the audience listened in rapt attention. After his talk, Eli guided the stargazing session. He showed people how to use the telescopes, pointing out constellations and explaining their significance. He talked about the planets visible that night, sharing interesting facts and stories about each one. As the night deepened, Eli's excitement grew. He realized that he was doing more than just teaching people about astronomy. He was sharing his passion and, in doing so, keeping Stella's message alive. He felt as though Stella was right there with him, her light shining down from the sky. Towards the end of the event, a young girl approached Eli. She was shy, but her eyes shone with curiosity. "I want to learn about the stars too," she said softly. "Can I be an astronomer like you?" Eli knelt down to meet her eye level and smiled. "Of course you can," he replied. "All it takes is curiosity and the courage to dream. The stars are for everyone." He then spent some time showing her how to use the telescope, pointing out a bright star in the sky. That moment was significant for Eli. It made him realize that his journey was about more than just fulfilling his own dreams. It was about igniting the spark of curiosity and wonder in others. He felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that he was passing on Stella's gift to the next generation of dreamers. As the event came to a close and the crowd dispersed, Eli stayed behind, gazing at the stars. He felt a profound connection to the universe and a deep gratitude for the journey he had embarked on. He knew that his path was just beginning and that his love for astronomy would take him far. Eli's dreams were no longer distant wishes. They were goals he was actively pursuing. He was reaching for the stars, both literally and figuratively, and he was determined to make the most of every opportunity that came his way. As time passed, Eli's passion for astronomy continued to flourish. His early fascination with the stars evolved into a dedicated pursuit of knowledge. He spent countless nights observing the sky, recording his findings and dreaming of one day traveling among the stars. Eli's journey was not without its challenges. There were times when his dreams seemed unattainable and his goals felt too distant. But in those moments of doubt, he remembered Stella's words and the magical night when a star fell into his backyard. This memory served as a beacon of hope, reminding him to persevere and keep reaching for his dreams. Eli's dedication paid off. He excelled in his studies, particularly in science and math, driven by his goal to become an astronaut. He participated in science camps, joined astronomy clubs, and even won several awards for his research and presentations on space. Years went by, and Eli grew into a young man with an unwavering resolve to achieve his dreams. He applied to a prestigious university known for its space science program and was accepted with a scholarship. It was a significant milestone, a step closer to his dream of exploring the cosmos. On the eve of his departure for university, Eli stood in his backyard, gazing up at the starry sky. It was here that his journey had begun, under these same stars, with a dream ignited by a fallen star named Stella. Eli felt a deep sense of gratitude for all the experiences and lessons along the way. He realized that his journey was not just about reaching a destination, but about the growth and discoveries made along the path. Each step had shaped him, each challenge had strengthened him, and each achievement had brought him closer to his dreams. As he looked up at the stars, Eli made a silent promise to himself and to Stella. He would continue to pursue his dreams with the same passion and determination he had always shown. He would face the challenges ahead with courage and an open heart. And one day he would look back at Earth from among the stars, fulfilling the dream that had been sparked on that magical night. Eli left for university with a heart full of dreams and a mind eager to learn. He knew that the journey ahead would be demanding, but he was ready for it. His dreams were no longer just distant wishes in the night sky. They were real possibilities waiting to be reached. The star in the backyard became a story Eli often shared, inspiring others to believe in their dreams and reach for the stars. It was a reminder that even the most impossible dreams could come true with belief, determination, and the courage to pursue them. Eli's story was a testament to the power of dreams and the endless possibilities that lay among the stars. It was a story of hope, inspiration, and the unwavering belief that anything is possible for those who dare to dream.